Here's the sound deadening I'm using from Noice Solutions. It's that you get 9 sheets in a pack, 2mm thick, sound deadening, silver backed, country of origin, Russian Federation. But it comes like this. So you fold it out, so you get 3 of, they're wrapped up in batches of 3. So, and it comes like that. What I will say, it would be nice, but I appreciate why they don't do it, if it actually came flat packed, because those of us who like a nice finish, even though you don't get to see it, but OCD for the win, is you end up with creases like that on the bottom, which is not a big issue, but superficial, but it's nice to do a good job. And what I will find, occasionally it does bubble like that one in the middle. Why it does that, I have no idea. I think it's like delaminating from the rubber underneath, the butyl underneath. But overall, it goes on really, really nicely and does make a difference. Going to start doing the sound deadening. So first order of the day is to white spirit off the panels. Got a table set up, which is a normal one. A lot of people using just 2mm butyl sound deadening. Got a roller, so using that table as a cutting platform. Got some rags and just a case of cracking on and cleaning the panels, measuring it all, and going to follow the 25% rule of deadening the panels. Right, gonna put the first piece on. Woo-hoo. Tragic, I know. I'm gonna roughly kind of get it where I think it needs to be, which will do that. Beautiful, absolutely Fray Brentos. It wasn't Fray Brentos, was it? It was that. What's funny, when I bought this roller, you can see it's putting ridges in it, because there was a massive lip, a moulding lip on it, which I had to file off. So if you buy one of these cheap Amazon rollers, just make sure it's not going to rip up your hard work. So Daddy approves. Yeah, not bad, that's good. Right, I'm going to crack on with the rest of them now. Partly done the sound deadening. Bought a single box of Noice sound deadener for about £49 delivered off of Amazon, and it covered all one side of the van, apart from 2 panels at the back, and it was the same on the opposite side as well. So if anyone's wondering how far that stuff will stretch, and I haven't been conservative, I've given the panels a really good covering, and when people ask does it make a difference, my response, my personal response would be yes it does. So pleased with it. Even putting these little insets makes a big difference, but you can hear how tinny it is on the beams. So there you have it. Got the more deadener arriving today, so I'll crack on with doing that, and also took the panels off the rear door. We'll have to give those a clean and decide what I'm doing with them, which I haven't decided yet. It hasn't got the covers up the top, which is a bit of a pain, but hey, not a worries. Also, you can actually see the deadening that Mercedes fit, which is literally bugger all. Hardly makes a dent in the sound, and apparently the back doors are notorious for being a bit boomy, so I will be doing something with that. But yeah, it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. Have completed doing the ceiling with deadening. I'm a bit OCD, so hey, there you go. No offence to anybody. So that's all done. Side panels all done. Some people might think that this is total overkill, but on testing, it does make a difference, in my humble opinion. So when you actually go banging the panels, the more you put on, the bigger the effect is. So it's definitely worth doing. But that's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not what everyone wants to do. But for me, I want to make it as quiet as possible. I appreciate it's still a van at the end of the day. There's only so much you can do. But I wanted to give it a go. And hopefully it will be good. Looks good, so pleased with it. Started the sound deadening on the wheel arch. Haven't done the back bit, just working my way round. It does make a difference doing these bits up here to stop this, because that really makes noise, and I want to make the sleeping area as quiet as possible. And that's the other one there. So yeah, not bad. Getting there. It's always an issue when you're speaking to the camera. Very impersonal. You end up talking a load of Rolocks. It's quite difficult, but hey, work in progress. This is going to be dark. I have taken the panels off the door. Sound deadening across the top, across the back panel. Got to clean the bottom off before I can do anything there. This panel, which is the original OEM one from factory, it's rotted out in one of the. I've got a chunk taken out of it, which is obviously gone through from that panel as well. So I'll have to replace those, but that was my intent anyway. I'll use those as a template. Once I know what size, I've got some calipers, so I'll measure those. I think they're about 2.5 mil, the thickness of those panels. They're anything like the ones that I measured off the back. And make a decision. I'll probably go a little bit thicker. I'll measure it here to see what depth I've got and make sure it doesn't snag when the door opens, and cover that up. Obviously I'll insulate that section as well once I've finalised the installation, which one I'm going to use, and pack it out, make sure it doesn't snag anything that's mechanical back there, and the job's a good one.